freaking monster jacked up Yota Tsuji freaking returns to New Japan.
What a spot to put him in. Like, they must think so highly of him to have him come in that spot. SANADA's already said his, like, thank you. I hope to see you again soon. He's done his good guy champ speech, and then Tsuji just comes out of nowhere and he looks incredible.
Amazing.
Like, it reminds me a little bit of Shingo, like when he first came into New Japan.
Yeah. I was thinking a little bit of Kenta, but you're right. Shingo is
I can see the Kenta too, but yeah, the Shingo
is bigger.
I think it's the size. Yeah, the size and just the his presence. Yeah, like I just
holy crap.
Tsuji look. So how long was Tsuji gone? That's what Nikki and I were trying to remember. Was he on excursion for a year or was it 2 years?
It's been a while. I mean, I had not forgotten about him, but some of the undercards that he used to wrestle on, he had sort of just faded off of, and I know he was out and about doing his thing, but
yeah,
been, I mean, I almost didn't recognize him, honestly.
Yeah, when the video first premiered and people thought it was Danielson, I was like, I'm tempering expectations, because like the last time they did a big thing like this, it ended up being Master Wato. So I was like, it's probably, and that's not anything against him, because
no, I hear you.
No, Wato. So I was like, this is probably a young lion. Most likely. And so I was like, I'm not getting myself hyped up thinking that it's something else. And so I wasn't let down by it, but then I did not expect what I got. Like, I heard he came back and I heard that's who it was. And then, because a friend, he was like, do you want me to just tell you who it is? And I was like, you might as well. It's going to eventually somehow I'm going to, so he told me, and I was like, oh, cool. That's, that's kind of who people thought it was going to be. But he's like, I'm not going to tell you where he showed up. And so I was like, and so yesterday I happened to see the tweet from New Japan, and it was like, and all it was like, I think it was like a picture of him in the ring, and I think there was a picture of SANADA. So I didn't know anything else beyond that. And so I had no clue that he speared SANADA out of his shoes, basically. Oh, yeah. And I was like, Nikki was like, sometimes they make their champs look like chumps. I was like, a little bit, but it definitely sets the tone for whatever Tsuji's character is going to be. And there was a term they kept using.
Oh, I can't remember.
And I don't remember what it was now. And it was like, this is the perfect description for him. And then it appears that he took out Hiramu in the back. Like, he's in the back and Hiramu's laid out. So I don't know if he laid Hiramu out or if Hiramu was just upset about losing.
I mean, they clearly want to give him a push, because they wouldn't have done what they did when they did it if they weren't going to push him.
So yeah,
I have a friend who legitimately believes that he's going to win the championship.
It could,
and it wouldn't be that big of a shock.
No,
given the fact that, I mean, Gato does that kind of stuff all the time.
This is true. And that's why, that's what I told Nikki last night. I was like, they must think so highly of him to put him in that spot where he comes straight for SANADA. They had him spear him really hard, like literally almost hard. Out of his boots.
After his first title defense. After he struggled to get to the title, like the whole story.
And they kept talking about how it took him 18 years and how New Japan turned him away in the beginning, and now he's here. And then you have,
and I mean, Tsuji, it was a pretty good triumph. Like, he definitely, like, he won the match he was supposed to win. He got through that first defense bug that you got to get through, like all of those things.
Right. And he beat his friend to do it. Yeah. And then so like I said, they show in the back. So it appears that he took out Hiramu. I mean, he did end up picking him up and carrying him away. So then we were like, what is he like? Why did he pick up Hiramu? Like, did he actually take him out, or is Hiramu just being Hiramu, who is very dramatic sometimes? So, but I was like, if he did take out Hiramu, like, you take out two of their biggest stars, like SANADA's their champion and Hiramu is he's a champion. Hiramu's he's one of the top baby faces and has been. So I was like, they've got to think very highly of Tsuji.
It makes you wonder what they're gonna do here. Because
Nikki said that also that was not a dragon in that video, in that hype video, like people kept saying. But it turns out it was a dinosaur.
It was a dinosaur. That's why I had a Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus.
Like, what is it, Luchasaurus or something? Well, because he was giant too. I mean,
yeah, he's huge, and his hair,
like,
his hair's
dude,
got
what is it,
so
like
long.
Luchasaurus is in New Japan now, and then it was like, oh sheesh, okay, no,
that was just.
I'm interested because that's the Dominion.
They've got to.
That'll be at. Well, wait, I don't know. Have they made that official?
They did. I don't believe that they have. They kind of.
So I don't, because the Dominion card I don't think is set up at all.
Set. And then
there's just who's on it. Some people.
And if he doesn't win that title, you would have to put him in the G1, I think.
He definitely should be in the G1.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't,
he should basically be running. I mean, if you're going to push him, he should be running through the G1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like,
and he's
got to
at least
like run through all the talent.
And I would probably just have him win the G1. But if you don't, he has to you have to beat Tsuji to win the G1.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're gonna have to give him like a Shingo type run.
Yep.
Like, they're just gonna have to let him. If they're gonna book him in that position where he takes out SANADA like that, then I think that's what you have to do to make people believe whatever Gato's vision appears to be with him. Like, you have to book him where, like you said, even if he doesn't win the title, which he could win the title off SANADA, but I don't know if they want to do that to SANADA yet. But then again,
I mean, part of me hopes not, because I'm enjoying trying to see SANADA make a champion of himself.
Me too.
But I mean, I trust the promotion, so I will go with it. Yota Tsuji was great. He's great to watch. I mean, so I can't wait to. I'm interested to see him wrestle now.
Maybe Gato wants to make up for evil, so
maybe.
So he's gonna do something crazy with Tsuji. But yeah, what a position to put him in.
Right.
And like you said, he closed the show. We're getting it ready for Dominion, which is a big deal. G1 is after. I mean, obviously BSJ, but Tsuji's not gonna have. That's not gonna affect him at all. So then you've got to get him ready for G1, which. You've got to put him in the G1, and I think you have to have him win it. I mean, for whatever Gato's vision is for him, I think he's got to win the G1. So, very hot take.
Super hot.
Super
hot. Way
take.
Early, but that's okay.
That's way early. We don't even know if he's in it.
I like it.
I'm gonna go with that.
I like the best predictions are the boldest predictions.
That is my super hot bold prediction. Is that Tsuji is gonna be in the G1 and he's gonna win the whole damn thing, even if Bryan Danielson is in it. But I don't know that Danielson is gonna,
I don't think he will,
because they've got not this year. There's just so much going on. I think they're gonna, and you don't want to risk injury to him when you've got all this.
Well, the Wembley. I honestly, if I'm Tony Khan, because of Wembley now, I don't send anybody anywhere they don't have to go.